Where's this? Get my 220 out. So I'm doing a 220 so I can finish shaping up. Hey, thanks for joining. Finished a knife I made. Forged this out of 5160 spring steel. That's just a piece of pallet wood I use for a handle just so I'd have something to hold on to. I'm putting a 220 grit on here to finish crowning out my edges and stuff and finish making it look nice. Okay. Now I gotta finish getting the bolster smoothed out. Getting better. Just gotta finish getting all the hammer marks out of there. I tell you what, it's hard to hammer something round, like to get it like that, because it's not round, it's oval, but like it wasn't easy, man. I'm gonna maybe knock the edge off of this real quick. There we go. That was pretty sharp. I don't want to cut myself. Hey, what's up? Hey, thanks for joining, guys. Hey, appreciate you, Little Red. I made that out of 5160 spring steel. Okay, I will. I took the edge off so it ain't sharp. Appreciate you. It'll really look good when I'm done. You gotta get all the hammer marks out of it. No, I've made a few knives, like not a whole lot or nothing, but I've made probably 5 knives I've made total. I'm not like a professional or nothing like that, but I do enjoy it. It's fun. And oh, hold on, my boy's asking for me. Hold on. What is it, son? There he is. I know it. I know. There you go. Alright. Sorry about that. Boy comes first. Alright, now we've got it basically hammered out. So I've just got to finish getting the scratches out. Like, I don't want to have any of that left over because I did it mostly hand sanding, and it took a long time. I probably spent 8 hours hand sanding this thing, just going and going and going. And finally it got shiny, but there's still some hammer marks in it. Like, you can see along the edge, there's some hammer marks where, like, you see the dents where I hammered it, where it was hammered out. But that's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's actually I've prepped some food with it, and it really works good. And yeah, it's a lot of sanding. It takes a long time. Like, you know, before I really started doing it, I always wondered, like, how do you justify charging $300 for a knife? And it's because it really does take a long time. It's a lot of work. And I think that that's probably good enough. Now I'm going to put an edge on it. Get the blade wet so it don't get hot. I do too. It's one of my favorite sounds. It's something like, this really is my happy place right here. I really enjoy this. So we're going to edge it at about a 17 degree. I had a dog. She's gone. We lost our dog about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago now. So we had a beagle, but she got old, and, you know, she's gone now. So you lost your dog recently? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Kenya, that's a good name. Our dog was Charlie. She was a beagle. Alright. We've got our two. I know. My wife came up with that name. Loved it. She was such a good dog. She was the best. Alright, so we're done with the 220. And now we will go on to. Well, these belts are a little bit difficult to get out of here. Okay. Now we move on to our medium belt, which is about a 600. And it is okay to stop at a 600. You don't need to go past there. I will, because it's a chef knife and I want to get it mirrored out. But a lot of times I hand sharpen these, but since I already got everything out, I'm just going ahead and hitting it on this. You know, I get dust. Like, you get some dust buildup, but that's about it. And only whenever you're doing it on this. And your hand sharpening, you don't really get much. Your hands get black. You get that stuff. And like, there is dust. Like, so I can wipe up and you can see the metal dust, but it ain't too bad. There ain't nothing a vacuum won't handle. All right. I am a maintenance man. I do industrial maintenance. So I work at a place that we do stuff for Ford, and I keep the building going. So like, you know, electrical, plumbing, things like that. And then my shop at work is where I make these knives, and I don't have nothing to do. It's a good gig. It's a lot like, cause you know, college, unless you like really have something you're wanting to do, like you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be an engineer, then there's really no reason to go to college. Like a lot of people just think you just need a degree for just anything, when like if you just did what you wanted to do instead of spending all the time in college, you'd get a lot further. You know, like for a lot of things it's like that, you know. Like just think about somebody that went to school for journalism, let's say, okay, and they go to school and they get out of school, they're 24 years old and they went through years of school, and they go up to a job and say, I want a job going to Egypt to cover this crazy thing that's going on there. And they say, okay, what's your experience? And they say college. And it's, well, what did you do in college? Well, we did college things. You know, we did college stuff. And then after you tell them, okay, I did college stuff, then they get another guy that comes in there, wants the same job, and he says, I have been to 3 different countries. I've covered all these different things and did all this stuff, and here's my portfolio. And he's also 24, but he's been doing journalism since he was 17 years old. He skipped the college. Who are you going to hire? Dude with 5 years of experience, or dude that's been in a classroom and getting drunk at night? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, college don't do a whole lot of people a whole lot of good, you know? But trades are where it's at. If you go to like electrical or plumbing or something, like in no time you'll be making over $100,000 a year. It's not rocket science. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a job and you'll be making money instead of going into debt. And while you're making money, you'll be learning the trade. And then once you're a journeyman, you're making good money. And that's all there is to it. And you're not in debt. You know what I'm saying? But it's a pretty good gig. And then once you get your journeyman and everything, you start applying it for a maintenance job. And once you get into maintenance, you're set, man. You ain't gotta do nothing unless somebody breaks something. So like, you know, that's where you want to be in eventually, is maintenance. But yeah, military will give you a good foundation. It's I recommend any young guy go military. It's because it just sets you up to win, you know. It looks good on your applications. It's just everything about it is good. Teaches you good discipline. And like, you know, you make friendships that'll never go away. It's the way to go. Dad joined the Marine Corps, now he works at a jail. That's a pretty good gig, corrections officer. They make pretty good money. Your dad turned out pretty good. My dad died when I was 12. I've been on my own pretty much my whole life. I've had a full-time job since I was 13 years old. Yeah. But you know, that was a long time ago. It's alright. We're making it. Oh yeah. Yeah, mine ain't either. I don't really talk to her very often. She went down a bad path, you know what I'm saying? We'll just leave that at that. But yeah, I get that, man. Yeah, you like it a lot better at your dad's? It's usually the way it goes. Like, they act like, I don't know why people say that women are the empathetic sex. I don't get that, because men are much more merciful. And they're much nicer to people. Like, you make an enemy out of a woman, she's gonna make you feel it. You know, they're like, it's just a different kind of thing, you know? Like, you're much more likely to get mercy out of a man. Much more likely. Women are not very merciful creatures. And it's because they don't need to be empathetic. It doesn't serve them. Like, for a guy, you need to empathize with the other sex in order to attract them. Because women ain't going to like you if you don't, you know, empathize with them, see it from their point of view. Women don't need to do that. They have no reason to ever empathize with anyone. They might have sympathy for you, but not empathy, because they have no reason to. It doesn't help them, like biologically, like finding a mate, all that stuff. Like, it does not help them to be empathetic. So naturally, they're not very empathetic. They're sympathetic, but that's different. And 5th grade and girlfriend, right on. Well, don't take it too serious, man. You got a lot of life to live. Cool. Yeah, you seem like your head's screwed on right. This here is the polishing belt. This is a 6,000 grit. Basically just to polish it out and get the burr off. Yeah, Dad seems like a smart guy. Two older brothers, that's good. Being an only child would suck, I feel like. Cause like, I don't know, I had an older brother. He's in prison now, but I'm like one of the only people in my family that like lived right, went the right way. Yeah, that'd be cool. Take her to the movies, that'd be fun. She'd probably have a lot of fun with you and your brothers. Girls tend to have fun with groups of guys. They get to have fun in ways they usually don't with other girls, you know what I'm saying? We are getting pretty sharp. Alright, I think we're done on that. And now, I'll take my ceramic here and just finish honing out the edge. This 5160 usually takes a pretty wicked edge. For me, it is 10 o'clock. 9:58. Right at 10. I am on the east side of the United States. Alright. I'll be right back. I gotta grab a strap. I'm back. I'm back. I had to get the strap, get my bag here. Here we are. It's 8. So California is earlier. So you're like toward the West Coast, right? Isn't that right? Right here, leather. We're just finishing polishing out that burr. Idaho, yeah, toward the west. I like Idaho. I've only been there once and only for a couple hours. We were delivering some animals there when I lived in Montana. Okay, let's see. This should be good. We should be good here. Let's see. Let's try this. This is something I see people do. This looks fine. I'll set up a piece of paper here. Yes, I do like to go shooting. It worked, I just knocked it over. I missed it. Let me get another one. Hold on. See, it ain't so cool looking on the live. All right, let's see. Here we are. Yep, that's it. Yep, that's pretty good. Oh, you gotta go to school? That sucks. Damn, better you than me. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yep. So there it is. My knife. Now I just need to make a handle for it. That's a piece of pallet wood. You can see, is it cheap pallet wood? I just broke it off of a piece of pallet and then burned it down in there. Worked out pretty good. Well, that's about all I got. Favorite caliber to shoot? Probably 5.56. I really like shooting rifles a lot. I enjoy pistol shooting. There's a couple of 9mm I really enjoy shooting, but I really like 5.56. I got a rifle I built. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm coming. I built this guy right here. This is a fun rifle to shoot. Yeah, I like this one a lot. This is a 5.56. It's got Daniel Defense barrel. It's got Bravo Company Gunfighter Bolt Carrier Group. I got the titanium buffer or the tungsten buffer. We got a Bravo Company Gunfighter drop-in trigger. We got the BCM Mod 5. And there's a Romeo red dot. But yeah, this is probably my favorite rifle to shoot. This, and I have a 30-06 that's set for real long range shots. That's a good gun to shoot also. That's really fun. What kind of pistol do you have? Paintball? Yeah, I used to play all the time when I was younger. I love paintballing. I like Airsoft even better. A Ruger, I love Ruger. Check it out. Solid Ruger emblem right there. My first pistol ever was a Ruger SR9. I love that thing. Well, I guess I'm about done. Gave me all of his military clothes. Oh, that's cool. That's good camo. The utility camos they have, it really works good. Whenever I do the airsoft, I always wear the digital camo or whatever. It works really good. That airsoft is fun because the airsoft guns, there's a bolt that you can get. It's I think it's Mantis is what it's called, but you take out your bolt carrier and you put in the bolt carrier for it, and it has a barrel swap, and it is an orange tip, and you swap the barrel and the bolt carrier, and you can use your gun for airsoft, and it actually kicks and everything. Pop, 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 like you can feel it. Like it's the gas ports, all of it. It's really cool. Like it really feels like you're really shooting. So it makes it like an actual firefight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really, really fun. It's so cool. It's the closest thing you can get to actual combat without actually hurting nobody, you know? It's pretty cool. Well, you guys want anything else out of me? Some kind of lesson? Anything you need to know? Because I think I'm about spent. I've got no other tools to do. Sharpen my knives, so I'm guessing I'm about done, guys. Appreciate you staying. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff. Appreciate you for hanging around, Little Red. You have a good day at school. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. Take it easy. Go ahead. No problem, man. See you next time.